will lift my eyes to the hill, hills, knowing, no, my help is coming. It's coming. It's coming.
So I was in the Bahamas on Sunday morning, preaching for Neil Ellis. And just before it was time for me to get up to speak, the praise dancers came out. And I know that, praise dancing for me, unless it's really, really good, I wind up closing my eyes and listening to the song. Unless it's good, the praise to do the praise dance, you can't be just like. That gets on my nerves. So I just close my eyes. If you're gonna do it, you gotta, and you gotta let it go. Just shoo. And the thing about the people be doing like this, Saturday night they was getting down. So at least you can put some of that together for Jesus, right? And I sat there in the seat, and the tape came on. Encourage yourself. It just hit. My eyes was closed, Jeannie. And I said to myself, where would you be in life if you would have thrown in the towel when others said throw it in because they want you to throw it in? Oh man, I got 4 minutes and I'm up to preach. And everything that happened to me when I was young associated with this father started passing by me, walking by me as if the praise dancers and the praise singers were singing and carrying on, and there it was just going on by me and so on and so forth. And then I remembered, the school when I'm on the road preaching, and this is the night that they're having a play at the school, and I can't go to the play that's at the school because I got to go and I got to preach over there. And then there's a contest that takes place, and I'm sitting there in my seat, and I'm thinking about all of these different types of things. And there's a play going on, the kids play, the Christmas play is coming, and the Easter Bunny, and it seems like the programs would situate itself right around the time that I had to go and I had to minister. And I sat there in my seat, and I said to the Lord, I said, Lord, I don't know if it's possible for my children to look back and say to me, after all is said and done, Daddy, you've been there for me. But Lord, if you have any power to change anything, change that for me. Change that for me. Change that for me. Change that for me. So I didn't even have time to think about him because what's done is done. I made my peace with that. I just want to be the best that I can be, and I just want a second chance at it. And I finished that prayer, and I went up and I preached. And I wasn't at my best, and they told me it was the best message I ever preached in my life, and I found out that when you move you out of the way, then maybe God can bless somebody. And I got back to the hotel, and my phone rang. And it was my daughter. She was on the other end, and she said, "Daddy, do you have a moment?" And I said, "Yeah." And she began to talk to me for a little while. And at the end of the conversation, I hung the phone up, and I said, "Lord, I didn't know you could answer prayers that quick. He knows the way we take. He knows our down sittings and our uprisings. He knows our losses and our gains in life.